Everybody's talking about this Diddy documentary like it's brand new darkness, like wickedness just evolved yesterday. But let me tell you the truth. This is not a scandal. It's actually a curriculum. This is what happens when a man becomes a kingdom before he develops his divinity. See, people see celebrities, but I see archetypes acting themselves out on schedule. See, Diddy isn't the point. He's the mirror. He's a scale. He's the symbol of what happens when the ego outweighs the soul. See, when a person ascends without spiritual development, when they get the power before they get the wisdom, before they heal their trauma and wounds, their crown becomes a weapon. See, people think power corrupts. Nah, power exposes. It drags your shadow into the daylight and puts a microphone in his hand. As Jay-Z said, you was who you was before you got there. And when you surround yourself with people who fear you, people who want your light but not your truth, your shadow becomes the only honest thing in the room. This is when the king starts to rot and the bad boy starts to have bad luck. This is why every empire without soul collapses. Greek did, Rome did, and the USA is on its way. See, a throne without soul initiation is a slow motion tragedy. And the reckoning is not about whether Diddy is guilty or innocent. We all saw and know what he did. I'm not here to litigate him. I'm here to decode the frequency. This is what happens when a man builds his life out of unhealed trauma, domination, insecurities, survival, unchecked desire, and a God complex with no God consciousness behind it. That's a recipe for collapse. So you could fool followers, you could fool the industry, you could even rig and fool the algorithm, but you can't fool the soul you sold and abandoned to get here. People see the documentary as exposure, but I see it as spiritual metaphysics. See, every shadow grows until it demands to be seen. Every wound ignored eventually becomes your legacy, and every lie you build on becomes the slow-moving quicksand under your feet. See, the universe doesn't play favorites, it plays balance. And when the king refuses to face himself, his kingdom will do it for him. So don't just watch The Reckoning for entertainment. Watch it as a warning, because this isn't about one man. This is about anyone trying to build a throne on top of an unhealed self. A king who avoids initiation will always face humiliation. A king who rejects transformation will always meet collapse. A king who outruns his shadow will always be overtaken by it. This isn't gossip, this is spiritual law. And if you don't discipline and rule your inner world will eventually discipline and rule you publicly.